It sounds too good to be true. A supermarket stacked with free groceries, but that's the plan to help South East Queenslanders fight the rising cost of living. The charity-run store will open its doors in November.
Loaded into a trolley, $100 worth of groceries that won't cost you a cent.
We're going to have the first free supermarket in Queensland.
A vision by charity serving our people to help Queenslanders trapped under the snowballing cost of living. Like Cheryl Hill, in the space of 2 years she lost her husband, her business and soon found herself in crisis accommodation.
It's tough for a lot of people out there.
People will be able to come in and take whatever they need.
The catch? They must apply through the charity. Builders have already moved in on the first site on Seaview Avenue in Mermaid Waters and could expand to Brisbane and Logan as soon as next year. There's a similar hunger to help at this Beanley Cafe.
We give away free hampers and we do a free feed.
Hot meals provided once a week along with shopping staples for those struggling. Pasta, bread, vegetables, ingredients for people to cook at home.
We can at least get 2 or 3 meals out of what we take home at times. It really does help.
Especially as supermarket prices continue to fluctuate. Lettuce, strawberries and capsicums have all plunged since winter highs. But now we're being warned milk could cost customers an extra 30%.
The cost of food's just it's going up, so it's going to be hard. It's going to get harder.
Though much easier to cope when surrounded by generosity and compassion. Garth Burley, 7 News.
Weather time now. Tony, what's the latest on the rain?
Well, Max, is setting quickly this afternoon, and while it has eased back this evening, we do have more rain and storms on the way tomorrow. Now, it started off cloudy today before the wet weather arrived. Heavy showers and steady rain merging together this afternoon. A couple of falls over 50 millimetres near Launton and some patchier showers around this evening. On top of the rain, this funnel cloud was also seen around Ghidella. A big thanks to Daisy May for sending it in. I don't think it's a fully fledged tornado, but more likely a weaker landspout. Now, zooming out, bigger storms have been firing away further inland, and it is all linked in with this huge rain band over New South Wales, moving down to this impressive spiralling low pressure system down south. And it all moves towards the coast overnight and tomorrow. Heaviest rain on the northern New South Wales coast, but more steady rain and storms for southern Queensland through to tomorrow afternoon, even the evening. Across our great southern land tomorrow for the National Day of Mourning, a public holiday. Rain continues in Sydney, showers for Canberra, then dry elsewhere. For northern Queensland, coastal cloud starts to thin out again and staying hot. 32 to the top in Cairns, Weipa up to 38 degrees. In the south, wet weather contracts towards the coast. Light rain around Toowoomba and the Southern Downs. Storms from Gympie to Bundaberg, grading down to lighter showers around the Capricornia. In the southeast, plan for showers and patchy rain overnight and through the morning, then some stronger storms developing from lunchtime into the afternoon. A good 30 to 50 millimetres for most spots. That rain could last into the evening on the Gold Coast though. If that happens, totals could push over 100 millimetres near that southern border. An almost muggy night, then staying cool tomorrow. 16 up to 22 degrees for Manly and Sandgate. Boaties, light northerly winds if you don't mind the rain. Seas and swells staying below a metre on Moreton Bay. So in Brisbane, rain periods tonight and through the morning, then watch for a storm from lunchtime, possibly clearing into the evening, 17 to 23 degrees. Looking ahead, the sun returns from Friday, warming up to a top of 26 degrees. In Ipswich, staying mostly sunny through the weekend, tops of 29 and 28. Gold Coasters, you could still see some rain into Friday morning, then clearing in time for the weekend. And on the Sunshine Coast, a clear weekend, then the next band of rain and storms due probably late Tuesday at this stage. But before then, keep that wet weather gear handy for tomorrow.
Thank you, Tony. Before we go, here's a story you won't want to miss tomorrow night.
In 7 News tomorrow, cruising's back. And take it from the fanatics, now's the time to get on board.
If I had the chance, I'd go back to back all day, every day.
Cheap cruise deals like you've never seen before. For retirees and now, the family cruises coming to Queensland. 7 News is Queensland's news.
And that's all from us this Wednesday.
Have a good night.
Good night.